Today in Canada, April 3rd. The water is still cold, probably in 39-degree range. And the pumps are all flowing as they have all winter. The water is nice and clear, and the fish look good. By circulating the water better, I am getting less smear algae. And smear algae can be problematic in the spring. If this should occur, I would suggest you increase your flow and filtration, especially if you have big koi. You can never have too much water moving around, and oxygenation and circulation in the spring or summer. In the spring, you need to get the water moving around faster is to help keep the water clear. The plants aren't growing, they're just starting to come back. And the oxygenation and circulation and moving water also helps aid the plant growth as well. Everything will start to grow, and that means, unfortunately, the algae as well. And I'm just surprised the other day, it's the woodpecker. This is my marsh marigold. It's just busting out all over the place. There were a couple pieces here that froze, but it's really coming along. It's a little bit of this smear algae. Just take it out of the pond. It can bubble up around the corners, and it should just come out nice. If you get too much algae, it can actually smother the pond. It can smother the fish too. So if you have to pull it out and groom your pond this time of year, then you should do that. This is the koi and the goldfish under the yellow flag. It's going to start growing again, but it's very slow this year because of the extreme cold that we had. There's a little hose that comes out of the pond. There's some waving algae growing nice, but down towards the bottom of the pond, the floor is nice and clean, and there's very little algae around where the koi and goldfish are. They've been sneaking out at night and eating it. And that is good. And here at the middle pond, there is a little ball that spins. Oh, somebody's eating. That's a little baby koi. Oh, he went underneath and hid. Now I can't see him. He was there. There he is. He's coming out from under the weeds. The little baby koi. He was munching on stuff. And there's another ball that spins. It's a smaller ball. And the water just drops. And it spins in the water drop. It helps to move the water around as well. And a little tiny bit of green poking through. But if it's only a little bit, then that's all I have right now. Because it's been so cold. There's that big white koi. They tried to run and hide under the yellow flag. They're starting to come out. Some of the skinnier ones were my sister Beverly's, but I think they're starting to fatten up now. I'll feed them puppy chow too. And I've added some fresh water to the pond, topped up the bottom pond with the hose. And that is today in Canada.